So
back
welcome
and
back, all of you. Welcome back on Professor Iyer's show. And this one is purely dedicated to health. And we had in the first session, Nilesh Mandlewala helping and talking from Donate Life. He's the founder of Donate Life Surat, which has done extraordinary work in organ donation to people and saving many lives and giving them new lives. So that was the discussion, the first part of our episode. And the second part, we had thrown light on Ayurveda and alternative medicine with the help of the knowledge and in depth. I tell you, Sri Kumar processes. K. Sri Kumar from Bangalore, our good friend, and a man who is a multifarious dimension. Who I told you that he was the Man Friday #2 with Azim Premji once upon a time, working on medical diagnostics, just like Vivek Paul was Man Friday #1. So he was in that league, and then he still is in the league. He has got a background from defense as well, which is not today's discussion, but and also energy and all these things. So she is a versatile personality. And we have also with us another versatile personality in Murthy Saab, who made friends with me from the energy sector, but a man who is widely traveled and good knowledge and seen the world around. And he will always be our sounding board and a public intellectual who will come and always be part of the program and make it effective. So wonderful to have you back again. And carrying forward from what I said, that the Dabur, the Gandus, which are the known companies, and even I would say even Hindustan Liver, or the now it is called the Unilever India, has also gone into a brand called Ayush, developing various products in the area. Then we have the Himalaya, the Ayurvedic company in India. So many other Ayurvedic brands are doing well. And of course, I wanted to bring at the forefront of the discussions through these, especially last two episodes of this, about Kotekal, about Ayurveda Shala, and most importantly, what I love, the Ollur Vaidyaratnam Moose. You know, I can never forget what the Moose family was doing. It's an amazing family. You know, so they are like, one son is gone overseas, the other son went through traditional knowledge, and the senior Moose has developed both his sons. And when I once asked him the question in Ollur, when I met for a short time, that why did he do this? He says, when this man will start flying too much, the other one will keep him grounded, you know. That is the type of philosophy they have. So it's amazing. And what kind of stuff they are doing, what kind of work they are doing. In fact, they are went to the extent, which I don't want to make a claim, but then they have demonstrated to me that they were treating HIV people. They said we cannot cure them, but we can prolong and extend their life by actually making a stalemate between the progress of this HIV towards AIDS. You know, instead of becoming a full-blown case of HIV, which becomes AIDS finally, which is again acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS. So basically, that is also an immunity disease, and we don't have a vaccine for HIV. So I will come to vaccine also, because this is the issue. Cancer does not have a vaccine. Nobody in the world went for making a vaccine or a quick fix for cancer. But when it came to this virus, a cold virus, the whole world has jumped. And the right fellows making recombinant vaccine for Hep B, hepatitis C, and others are not in the picture. There is no recombinant tech picture. Suddenly the mRNA, DNA, and all this is being pushed. All these untried methods are being pushed. So that is the reason this particular time is called a pandemic. And we discussed that in the beginning. And I want to repeat that again, that it looks like this is a pandemic. But yes, our duty lies in the fact that we must talk about this and make the medical community come to terms with the fact that one of the reports, Dr. Ganga Khedkar was a great virologist. He was the face of the government of India in the ICMR. And he has just retired and resigned. Before he exited, he made he made his opposition to use of remdesivir and steroids and other things. And his article is very clear. It has appeared in the media. It is in the print. The print published that article in which Dr. Ganga Khedkar has said that we have made this virus stronger by applying techniques which are therapeutics. Now that's what I want to pick up. Dr. Raman Ganga Khedkar was the most respected virologist of India, who was taken to retirement because probably he was trying to come out in the open, and then the medical fraternity probably wanted to keep it close. Nobody wanted to challenge this big pharma cabal led by the great Bill Gates. You know, nobody wanted to challenge that fellow. And in America, there is a lot of opposition. But in India, we are keeping quiet. There is a issue of, young girls in Andhra Pradesh, tribal girls, they were given this polio vaccine, and many of them actually got polio instead of getting cured. So these skeletons are lying up the cupboard, and it is the great Rajnath Singh. I really like this gentleman. He is one of the best ministers that we ever had, but we don't celebrate people like Rajnath Singh. He stalled the file of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in 2017. It was in the Ministry of Home Affairs when he was Home Minister then. He had actually locked the file. He had actually locked the file of this Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And suddenly, the whole thing has come back again. And nobody is discussing those files. And this Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is operating almost in India clandestinely. While in America, everything is going hunky-dory. Melinda Gates now gives a divorce to Bill Gates. What is the purpose of that divorce? So that they can separate the booty and they can be. So people can see these questions. I'm saying that all these questions are arising about the ethics of what Bill Gates is. Bill Gates was in Microsoft. What was his business in Microsoft? Microsoft is a great company, no doubt about it. But what was the business of Microsoft? Did Bill Gates' time, were ethics involved or lack of ethics involved? When he came, every software was outdated by the next software. So the full research was never brought out. Every time money-making business is there. It is moving around. And now, are we going to see similar kind of ideology in the vaccination industry, that you keep trial and error and keep modifying, keep changing and putting the next, and there is no end, and 2 injections, then there's a booster injection. This is not vaccination. A real vaccine would be giving long-term immunity. And our government and our people at the health ministry, now there is a change. Dr. Harshvardhan is gone. Now, Mr. Mansukh Mandavia is the new health minister. And I hope he sees the papers and opens his mind, and rather panicking, instead of panicking and pushing the current vaccines in the name of Atmanirbhar and all that. There's nothing called Atmanirbhar. There's no Atmanirbhar here. We must allow the right vaccines to come. Let Pfizer come and prove itself. We need not block Pfizer. Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine is been approved by the European Union. So what stops us in India from, even though it is an mRNA and the same technique vaccine, I'm saying I'm not against them. I'm saying you prove yourself. Show us the results of animal trial. Don't make us guinea pigs. Don't make the human population a guinea pig. So it is this condition under which the vaccine will be discussed. And today our discussion is not on vaccine. So with this term, I feel I want to look at immunogenics, which is Ayurveda and other things that cures, and want to come to a technology that our friend Shri Kumar has brought in. Shri, can we throw some light on how the germs or all type of viruses and bacteria and germs in the air can be totally destroyed using your technology, using ozone? Please give a light.
Okay. I have one slide, and if Tyagarajan can transfer host to me for a 5 minutes.
He's already there, already on.
No, he has to transfer host to me.
Okay, he has transferred the host.
He has done that.
Yeah,
he has done that. Okay. Yeah. So now, my main thinking in the last 1.5 years was, particularly India being a very populous country, and social distancing is really not possible in many pockets.
Right.
So what happens is the atmosphere is inevitably contaminated.
Right.
And because of this, that's the reason the spread rate is very high. And that, anywhere you go to any shop or to mall or any bus stand or anywhere, the contamination rates are very high because we are a highly dense population, especially in the cities.
Correct.
So a friend of mine was actually working on this. He had tried it and it was very successful. So we went back into the history of ozone and its effects on the in this sort of application. Ozone has many applications, and this is one of the applications. Is that we made a small, very simple device which has a high voltage discharge inside.
Correct.
So when the discharge is called as corona, right? Incidentally,
it is called corona.
We create a small corona on the 2 spheres inside. At the same time, there is a suction fan which will drag in air from the atmosphere.
You please explain to people who are novices, who are not knowing what this corona means actually.
Yeah.
What corona means in this case.
is an electrical discharge that happens when there is a high voltage shorting happening between two spheres, which are
Yeah, it's
near
basically
to
an
each
electrical
other.
flux. It's like a
Yeah,
magnetic
electrical
flux.
flux. The
Electrical
spheres are
flux.
near to each other, but not in contact. And the
Right.
corona is created, an electrical corona discharge is created in that zone. So what happens is when atmosphere comes in touch with corona, which is pregnant with UV signals,
Right.
it
Ultraviolet.
transforms, yeah, UV is ultraviolet signals. It transforms oxygen into O3, ozone.
Okay.
Now, ozone has found property, they have found properties of neutralizing all pathogens, bacteria, and viruses that is floating around.
Correct.
Now, so how do you, but only thing is they also found that certain people have a little bit of respiratory distress if you expose to oxygen in a long, I mean, ozone in a longer time.
Ah,
Where a small blast of ozone is very fine. It's good for you rather.
okay.
So what we did is we devised a small device which will suck atmospheric air in your room or wherever it is placed and convert it into ozone for a period of time for which we have a timer.
Right.
Right. And so this timer can be set for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes, depending on the size of the room.
Right.
So it converts the atmospheric oxygen into ozone and it spreads around, and as a gas, it moves around everywhere in the room. And
Right.
during that process, any form of virus or bacteria or pathogens or molds are completely destroyed, including odor, the smell due to pathogens and, molds and all those things.
Right.
So this is the simplest philosophy. It needs to have a proper calibration, because when we say we release 1 gram of ozone at this rate, it should release 1 gram. It should not be that we release something like 0.2 and say, yeah, the product is working. And that's why you have a lot of the Chinese stuffs which claim something, but they don't actually deliver that. So we
Right.
give a very calibrated equipment which has absolutely no chemicals. You can see on the screen, there is
Yeah.
absolutely no chemicals. There is no refill. There is no recurring cost, right? And it will release ozone from nature. And this ozone has a short half-life, because of which ozone returns back as oxygen to the atmosphere. So
Right.
when you release this for about, say, 10 minutes or 15 minutes in a room, you
Yeah.
have to, at that time, preferably move out of the room, close the windows and doors, so let the ozone do its job.
Right.
So once 15 minutes over, you give another 10 minutes for you to come back, so that ozone actually goes back to, converts itself back into oxygen.
Yeah.
So when you come back, you have an absolutely sterile room.
Wonderful.
And we have not tampered, we have not put any fumigation, chemicals, nothing.
So
And
this is a complete non-chemical process.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
so where all can it be applied? Hospitals, nursing homes, in hotel industry, and then in homes, then in restaurant, food processing, banquet halls. Now we have recently done an experiment, one in a dental clinic and one in a fruit stockyard. So in the
Okay.
dental clinic, we have a patient spitting out into the basin, and then we take a swab and do a microbiology test.
Okay.
And after that, what we do is we can also ozonate water. Now, very, very few of the ozonators in the market, possibly I've not seen any, can do
Okay.
also ozonation of water. So we can do ozonation in the air as well as ozonating in the water, right?
Now,
So this,
now I want you to talk about that. You said that the possibility of ozonized water being
Yeah.
very effective in current situation.
yes, yes. In
Post-COVID.
sterilizing any area, apart from the air can be neutralized and sterilized by the ozone that goes into the atmosphere. Now, what
Absolutely.
we do is the same output, we have a tubing, which we put it into water.
Yeah.
And you can bottle that water into a spray bottle
Hmm.
and just spray it around. So
Okay.
what we did in a dental clinic was we sprayed it on after the patient spat and, gargled and spat out whatever medication was given. And we took a swab, a microbiology test was done, and we found various pathogens and other things over there.
Yeah.
Then subsequently, we just sprayed it with ozonated water and then took a second swab, and it
Okay.
was absolutely sterile. So first thing
Yeah.
is you will get ozonated water, which is non-chemical based, non-aerosol, and absolutely eco-friendly, to your skin. In fact, it helps people with skin issues like psoriasis and eczema to heal it pretty fast. Yeah. So in fact, it's good for the skin. Itching on the skin and all can be immediately removed with the ozonated water. So this is what we tried in a dental lab. Now the same thing applies for any lab or any medical facility. The next thing what we did was a fruit storage yard. We just ozonated the place, and we found that much of the moths and the pests do not come over there.
Right.
Okay, so there are many. Then if you go for a heavy duty version of the ozonator, we can actually treat STP water, sewage treatment plant water, which is slightly sometimes little murky and smelling.
And the moment
you ozonate,
it is toxic also.
Toxic.
Yeah, the moment you ozonate it, it is absolutely clean water.
Oh.
I mean, your mind will not allow you to drink it, but then it's absolutely ozonated. You'll find many of these bottled waters mentioned ozonated because no bacteria can survive once ozone is there.
Yeah, so basically you could use it for gardening and other purposes, for sure.
Yeah, you can, and you can even go one step further, but I don't think anybody can do that. Okay,
I know.
So what I have made, see there, no chemicals, no recurring cost, no refill, only absolutely natural. Applications are everywhere, right?
I know. No, I want to ask you,
Yeah.
what is a very basic machine for a home ozonator? How much you need not give your actual cost, but you can give an indicative cost, how much somebody has to invest in to get a home ozonator from you.
Yeah.
From
So
the ONT,
what is
or the Omega Nanotech, your company.
Yes.
If somebody,
Absolutely.
a client comes and say, okay, Shri Kumar ji, we want to try your ozonator and keep it at our home so that if it works, then we want to give to others. What is the
Yeah.
minimum cost, bare minimum cost, and what is the specific,
Yeah.
not the real
So-
one, but approximate?
Approximately. See, since ours is a dual application equipment, both for air and water, so we are combined both, and we approximately we are keeping a costing of 1 gram, release of ozone, which is effective for homes and for multiple rooms and all that, including your car and other places. You can
Okay.
deodorize
That
everything.
means somebody who has a 2 BHK and a garage and all that, can we take
They
that?
can take the 1 gram version or the 2 gram version. The 1 gram version is within 30,000, and the 2
Okay.
gram version is within 43,000. Okay.
So that's
And
quite
then it
reasonable.
goes on. Yeah.
That's
and
quite
then
reasonable.
it goes on higher to 5 gram, 10 gram, and
So what is
clinics
the-
and all.
What is for a 100-bed hospital?
Yeah.
What would be the approximate investment?
Yeah. So it's a 100-bed hospital. You may have to go up to almost 1 lakh of rupees.
Okay, so that's also not very costly. I
Yeah,
would say
yeah,
it's
yeah.
highly reasonably priced equipment.
Very reasonably priced. And
If it's an open area like an airport lounge,
oh yeah, the same, the larger one you can use it because that is important to
that
have.
will be in the
It's a
range
large
of 1
space.
lakh, 1.5 lakh, not more than
Absolutely,
that.
absolutely. Especially
So this
waiting
is
rooms
what-
and all.
This is what the viewers has to know, that
Yeah.
home, it's not a very costly proposition. It's a very affordable. It's a innovation from India. It is, I'm not saying it's an invention, but it's an innovation from
Yeah.
Shri Kumar's table, from his company, Omega Nanotech. And this is first interview that they have given. And it is coming on our, my show, the Infra show.
Yeah.
So Shri, you have not given any interview. This is the first one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The first one, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
So, and he has been transparent. He's telling you what is the price it will cost, and that it's a very affordable thing.
Absolutely. So
And
if
it's
you
an
look at
effective
this,
technology. Let us talk of ozone again. Ozone's
Yeah.
effectiveness, because ozone, we're now fighting for ozone layer depletion on the planet. And you're saying we can manufacture ozone.
yeah, exactly, we can.
Yeah.
So
That's
if
what
you
your
look
technology is
at,
all about.
yeah, exactly. See what
It is like
organism does
control,
ozone
it is like control injection of ozone for specific purposes.
Purposes, exactly. So what organism does ozone kill? Bacteria such as E. coli, Salmonella, Streptococcus, cholera, viruses such as influenza, polio, hepatitis, fungi, mold, mildew, and spores. The entire spectrum of human harmful bacteria and viruses are completely neutralized in a very short period of time.
So now
It
I
can
am
be-
putting a devil's advocate. Can't we do a trial? Can't the Indian government introduce ozonator from you and make a trial whether it can kill the coronavirus also?
Yeah, I think we should definitely do that.
Can't we do an experiment? Can't we make the government of India do an experiment instead of getting into these medicines and all? Why not make the atmosphere cleaner using the ozonization technology?
Yes, absolutely. Because this is something which will become very crucially important in these days, where too much of chemicals
this is a gray area, because you have written all other viruses and bacteria. You have written polio virus, you've written everything, but you have not written anything on the COVID.
Yeah, right.
COVID, because it needs trial, it needs study. Am I right?
Absolutely. It needs a little study for as far as this thing is concerned.
So we need
Corona.
So are you ready for the experimentation if somebody gives you an opportunity?
Absolutely. We are ready to keep it for trials to check whether it is, when we have done it in dental clinics, it's successful. And I don't think there should be any issue when we are doing it on any other applications, particularly. Yeah.
Right. So wonderful, Shri. Any other thing that you wish to convey so that I can ask?
So we have a lot of, as far as this technology is concerned, there is a lot of paper that is written by EPA, Environment Protection Agency in US.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there we issued a white paper on how ozone affect on sterilizing water and waterborne diseases.
Correct.
So we have a lot of data on that. It's basically a lot of historical research is there from across the world, particularly US. So taking a clue on that, and that's how we decided, we introduced this, maybe my friend introduced this about a year and a half back. And we have evolved the product to a level that now we can confidently go ahead into a big time, supply.
I would say what Sri Kumar and his friend in Bangalore have done is not only an Indian innovation, it is a sort of a global innovation. It will actually be the people are giving lip service to Atmanirbhar Bharat. This is the product. This is the product of Atmanirbhar. It is not. I'm not seeing this product anywhere. I'm seeing only your company doing this kind of a product, and a very innovative one with the least cost, and it's affordable, cost-effective, and it can change the entire environment. That instead of fumigating at the airports and other things, the fumigators actually end up using chemicals, and they have other side effects and harmful effects. Here is a completely harmless, non-chemical based, ozone-based technology that is waiting to go commercial in a big way.
Absolutely. So
am I right?
We have a lot of installations already, and we are looking for distributors across India.
I know you're pushing this product into the Middle East with your connections. I can understand that. It's always like I know, but I think through this video, maybe the beginning of people looking at it, and we will try to work together in whatever way I can help out this technology, because Shri is an innovator. I've seen him for the last decade.
We can work it out if you are.
Even Murthy Saab is sitting there.
You already have,
because this whole technology is hard technology, and then if it is able to actually have an impact on the COVID virus with Delta, Felta, I would say hexagonal, diamond, anything can come. Next version, whatever they want. And if it is effective, it can actually reduce the load. That itself, I'm not saying it's kill the virus, but even if it reduces the load and make it ineffective, I'm telling you this product would be the greatest innovation.
And right now we have a couple of other innovations which we are doing. I just quickly show you what else we are going.
That is the work of that is the work of Omega Nanotechnologies, my friends.
This is absolutely
innovations of his startup, a micro startup, Omega Nanotechnologies. That is what the work is all about.
So I'll just show you some things which we are just working on, and has a lot of potential. So I'll just. So can you see the screen?
No, we are seeing you.
We're seeing you, man.
We are seeing you.
Okay.
You are the screen.
Okay.
Share.
Let me just share.
Share the screen. Go under share.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. So so what we have done is to fight the pandemic. We are looking at many options in our kitty. What we have been thinking about. One is interesting product what we call as the nanotech air purifier. Now we have already done so we call it as Pavan, and it's a decontaminator. It's different from the ozone. Okay.
Right.
Now this
Right.
we use a certain, this also can actually capture bacteria, viruses, fungi, and up to several nanometer microbes. Now this is a nanotechnology what we have introduced. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So this can
yeah,
be used in hotel rooms. This can be used in
Yeah.
offices. This can be used at homes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right.
And we are actually developing this technology. We are looking for people to buy it and make it commercial, and we support them to do large scale manufacturing in terms
Wonderful.
of technology support. So
Wonderful.
if you
Acha, you
look
give
at
a
it,
technology support. Okay.
yeah, we are selling this technology. We have already developed it, and we have done all the testing. It can eliminate particulate pollution, volatile toxic organic gases, airborne pathogens, including viruses, up to the size of 50 nanometers. Now,
Wonderful.
nobody else can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful.
There is no
Wonderful.
harmful chemicals or any ionization or anything like that. So this
Right,
is
right.
one product. The technology is available for sale. And if you do an air quality study, you will find the difference that this is very beautifully, purified the atmosphere, especially rooms like AC rooms and all that, which is long, IT professionals are working. This is a very ideal product for that.
Right. Wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Product. He's the innovator for Omega Nanotech.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'll just run that. Okay. Yeah. So this is the second product, which is called MBox. MBox
Okay.
is basically where you put in all your purse, watch, other wallets without having the trouble to, worry whether it is damaged or not.
Now this
So
this also can go mandatorily into every hotel room, wherever
Yes.
you are keeping, where you are keeping your everything safe, because they have got this, cases and chests where you actually keep all your money and wallet, and this is a good product.
Yeah. So what happens in this product is it is using UV, but not UV in a blind way.
Okay.
We have a specific right intensity, a spatial dose, and angle of exposure of UV, and the effects
Okay.
are completely different. So this is
Okay.
again quite a unique thing. Nobody has that sort of application of UV.
Right.
Ours is unique. This is we are working on a patent for this.
Right.
So you can see how this you can absolutely sterilize anything
Is
very
this
safely.
product is already developed? I can see that. Is it commercially available if they order to?
No, we are made a prototype and selling the technology for anybody who's interested.
Okay. This
buy
basically you are the like the product. You're giving a license to manufacture something like
Yeah,
that.
license. We sell the this thing.
Technology license.
IP.
Technology license. Manufacture.
Yeah, we
and
sell the
market.
IP. Absolutely.
Okay.
Now this is another thing is M-Light, and this is absolutely safe for the human body.
Okay.
We have got a modulated type of light signal from which goes into the UV bandwidth, and
Okay.
absolutely safe, but inactivates corona,
Right.
and
Wonderful.
yet safe to humans and pets.
Okay.
So this has got $1 billion application. Now these are things which is available for sale. The technology
Oh. Okay.
from
technology
Omega
for sale.
Nanotech.
Okay.
Technology for sale.
Technology for sale.
Yeah.
So this is
Anybody
very
wants to do a
interesting.
JV can come forward with a
Investor. I can understand. I can understand. You are a startup and you are not even funded by anybody. You are using your own meager resources, and you are
Exactly.
bringing this ready-to-use technology in the market.
So M-Light can be used in airport halls, because in ozone
Yeah.
you need to
That is
actually
true.
close the area. But
I
here
know.
nothing like that. Here 100% safe. There is no effect of UV on your skin because this is modulated UV. It is not the normal UV. And this we are
Right.
patenting that. We are on the process of getting a US patent.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay. So this
So
M-Light
we have
is
the
very safe.
we had a great
and-
education. Shri, we had a great education. I know you are running between Dubai and India and all that. And now these 2-3 months, I think you have come out with a lot of things for India and of the world.
Absolutely. Here is a very simple product, and this can sell in billions.
Okay.
M-Torch, electronic.
Okay.
It's a sanitizer
Okay.
using modulated UV, not
Oh,
just UV.
Okay. It's the
Okay.
modulated ultraviolet rays.
Yeah, which
And
is
the
safe
torch-
on the human body, but
and basically-
neutralizes and sanitizes your hand.
What is the lighting technique that you're using in both this and the other one? What is the background of the technology?
Yeah, to generate UV lamp, of course, we go into that particular Corona technology again.
Okay. Basically,
And,
everything is based on the Corona technology.
Oh,
Yeah,
everything is
yeah.
Corona technology. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Corona to kill Corona.
Wonderful. That is the right
okay.
pitch. Corona
That
to
is
kill
correct.
Corona is the right pitch. And
That's
I,
a marketing.
I think
That's
I
your
love it.
marketing.
I love it. Actually, why don't you make that as your pitch? Corona to
Marketing
kill Corona.
pitch.
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
electrical Corona to kill the virus Corona?
Corona. So here is M-Torch. So you can, when you're before holding a handle, use the light on that.
Oh,
Keychain,
great.
keyboard. So
So
why
you
do
don't have
want
to use the
any
chemical
form of
sanitizer.
chemicals?
No
Yeah, why
chemical
do you want to use
sanitizer
any form
required
of
when you do
chemicals?
this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is simplifying the process of life today, because we
Right.
don't have time again sanitizing your hand and all. No, you can sanitize it while you're on the move,
I know.
before you
Great.
open
You're
your car.
you're left with 8 minutes time.
Yeah.
I know. So Murthy Saab,
Okay.
for you, it is a great opportunity. What Shri is doing, now we have to
Yeah.
ensure that Shri's thinking and technological innovation, which are very much usable, go around
Yeah.
and we find people who can collaborate and take this and, make their own small manufacturing units and take the advantage.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope
Yeah.
the government will watch my program and they will go after this.
Yeah. So here is a
I think
robotic
this-
sanitizer, a
I think
robotic
this
sanitizer for
module
large
we can
spaces.
put it on Facebook alone.
No, he is talking
Yeah.
about now a robotic sanitizer. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have gone miles ahead in thinking to show how
Fine job.
agile our Indian mind is. The only thing is we need a little funding, a little support, and we can make a
Now,
brilliant product that will outbeat.
can you quickly explain this, because we have few minutes now.
Yeah. Now what we do is this generates the same modulated UV light and moves around as per your control from outside. It can be remotely controlled into
Okay.
areas which can be highly risky. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So wherever sanitizing pathogen breeding surfaces, materials, gadgets for larger area. Just why do you
Right.
want the human being to go there? Let the robot go and do it and come back.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So this is a all ready. Blueprints are ready. We are looking for somebody to come forward and take it forward.
It's
We
something
sell the
like
technology.
robo cleaner.
Or if you
Robo-
bring the money,
robo
we can
cleaner.
look at the possibility of manufacturing. Murthy Saab, Delhi is a good place for manufacture.
I think after this program, you will get a lot of calls and people will come to us also asking for these. I'm very sure,
Yeah.
because nobody knew. Even I, with so much of closeness with you, did not know to what extent you have gone in the last 3 months. Because
Yeah,
you
you
were,
can see how
you were-
the
you were shy.
robotic guy is sanitizing.
I
Yeah.
know.
See, now all other guys who are trying to do UV stuff is static.
I know.
Static, and you can't go inside. And whenever there's a block anywhere, the UV signal does not go. It does not sanitize. Now,
Right.
our pal, the Mr. Robot or Mr. Bot, what he does is he goes around everywhere, flashing the light, sterilizing the whole story.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Okay,
Great.
so we are
Wonderful
making it more.
presentation, Sri. Wonderful
Yeah.
presentation.
Murthy Saab, last
Excellent.
word. Murthy Saab, last word. Shri is always interesting because Shri keeps up with new ideas. What are your last words for him?
Yeah,
I can-
Sri, it is wonderful to know that you are coming up with so many new products in the
Yeah.
pandemic time, basically, and very interesting. And definitely, if you are interested, we can market these things. I think
Yeah,
people
sure.
are there who can do
See,
these things.
We need hard currency, so that's the reason we are selling the technology. We can sell it through the Inertia Forum also. I have no problems. Omega Nanotech can sell this technology through the Inertia Foundation. So
Okay.
Wonderful.
it becomes So it becomes a win-win situation where we can sell the technology or find JVs, etc., and we can bring this in a mass market. Because if it is successful in India, and I'm sure we have a global market, because whatever we made and tried 100% successful. And so we are only looking at commercializing it, for which right now we
Okay.
don't have the funds to do it. And so we are looking at funders or people who would like to take it up. I would prefer people to take it up so that that becomes their baby. The IP is transferred to them, and we will support them to evolve the product further.
Oh,
I
great.
think, I think the best forum for you will be the new venture, the World Healthcare Mission Private Limited, because all of this goes towards enabling healthy living, today's entire discussion. So the forum, and then the other forum is Marconomy Foundation. Inertia Foundation basically focuses on energy and sustainability. It is always there to help you. But I think to make this commercially approachable would be the Marconomy Foundation as a trust or a foundation or a non-profit.
Absolutely.
And the World Healthcare Mission itself can take it forward, and we can introduce your product. And I think Shri has given new thinking to this whole idea, and we will get you people who can become your alliance partners and take this forward.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
We would, as I told you, we would like to sell the technology, so it brings in some
I know,
hard
I know.
currency for us to develop more technologies. See,
I know,
rather
I know.
than
That is
sitting
it.
on it,
Yeah, because you are basically a prototype developer and you can make it commercially viable and things like that. And but you don't want to involve in sales in the long run. I can see that.
no,
Not
no,
in the
no. We want to
manufacturing
develop
industry.
technologies and give it to an entrepreneur who makes it
Who
happen.
can
We
make
will
the sale
support
and
the
who can make the
and
moolah
we
or whatever. But
support the evolution of the product.
Yeah, but you are
Okay.
generating things which can be used by the masses. And
Exactly, exactly.
especially I would say what Sri is doing today to close our discussion. Sri is an excellent innovator in COVID times, because rest of the things, what even we are working on a vaccine and all that will take time. But what Sri is doing, what are the products of Sri, what I can understand today, and I'm vouching for it with his mind, that Sri is bringing solutions which are the 21st post-COVID era solutions. And it is right there in front of us. And I hope this video becomes the video that we have shared in the last 2 weeks, the video we have shared, believe me or not.
Yeah, so anybody who wants the technology can contact Professor Iyer with the Marconomy Foundation or
Yes,
Mr. Murthy Saab. And Murthy Saab, you have my dealership for the ozonators, because all these technologies have utility, right?
Yes.
Nothing is
Absolutely.
conflicting. They're all
Yeah.
complementary. They're all complementary.
Absolutely, you're right.
No, I would recommend Murthy Saab should approach the Telangana government for deploying it in the airport, and the Hyderabad Municipal Development Authority, just like our MMRDA, we can approach the Bombay, and then we can introduce maybe businessmen. Like I have spoken to one of the businessmen, Mr. K. Nandakumar, about Shri's products. So it could be the next big thing that you meet a few of these businessmen and do your stuff, because we want people like Shri Kumar to succeed. We have known him for years. But this is the right time to push technological issues and innovative solutions, because these are applicable, they're practical. This is not on these are not on the drawing board. These are actually delivered by them already.
Delivered, yeah.
Prototype is already there.
In fact, my first successful innovation was the fault locator for transmission lights.
I know,
and I'm sure that
we will have a discussion on that. Shri, I can promise you we will have a full discussion on that. And for the advanced locator and the smart grid, we will have a complete discussion.
We have an advanced locator in the offing. We have an advanced locator in the offing.
What we will do, I promise here, Shri, we will have a discussion between you, me, Murugeshan and Murthy. We will all get together on this.
Absolutely.
A specific show we will plan, because you are an innovator. You are an excellent innovator who's an uncelebrated hero amongst this thing. And I think we have to start. It is not that Dubai should celebrate you. India should celebrate Shri Kumar here. And I'm wishing all the best.
There's been more response from international markets rather than the Indian market. That is a sad thing that I don't know.
Very sad thing.
Very sad.
I think this video is an eye opener. For me, it was an eye opener while I was the anchor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For me also, it's a eye opener with what you are doing for the last few years.
Give you a surprise, because in the last 1.5 years, this is what we have been innovating. And we spend a lot of money, and we feel a little stressed on the financial front, because nowadays the bankers are also not willing to come forward, and a lot of issues. So
don't worry, Shri, we close on a positive note, because we are almost at the fag end. All power to Shri, and we will come back again with him on these issues. And it is our duty in this country to promote technology issues and innovation in a post-COVID era.
We'll make an MOU between our company and Inertia.
All the best to all of you. And we had a great time. Looking forward for another interaction and helping people like Shri in whatever way.